Wait. Why am I hearing everybody?
I don't hear anybody but you.
Hey, this is Michael over at the Game of the Week in Waskom. Hi, this is Michael Allwhite, the voice of Waskom Wildcat Football. And tonight, I'm here with Julie. Hey, Julie.
Hello, Michael. I'm excited to be here tonight for Game of the Week at Waskom Wildcat versus Arp here at Jimmy E. Cox Stadium.
Yeah, and so the Game of the Week is sponsored by KYKX, and they have been doing this for a while. Pigskin Bob and I forget
Harlan.
Harlan, and they're going to be passing out a couple of scholarships to two athletes, one from the Waskom Wildcat side and one from the Arp Tigers side, and we'll be doing that right before the game. We're about 22 uh, minutes and a half before kickoff. The teams will be making their way out here pretty soon. We wanted to get on early since it's KYKX Game of the Week, and we are bringing this to you live on KMHT, the Sports Beat of East Texas, 103.9, since it's a Thursday night game, so you can catch us on the FM station, 103.9 KMHT, with our Thursday night Game of the Week. So we will have the rosters will run down for the fans that are following. I think you pretty much seen the changes that the Wildcats have went through to get to the point they're at now for their offense and defense. We have had some players that are missed last week and probably won't be back this week. So we'll probably have some switches, and we'll bring those to your attention once we get to them. The Wildcats are still with deliveries. Anybody out there that works in any type of field probably has trouble with materials delivering, and that's the same here at Waskom because we still just have a half a scoreboard. So fortunately, we do have a scoreboard to keep track, and then
Fortunately, we got the half that has the clock and the score.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
That's a good half to have if you need a scoreboard.
Yeah, because the other portion is very important too, which is for the sound.
Yeah.
But that's where we're going to give a shout out to
First Baptist Church of Waskom for sending their speakers and equipment for the school to use during this time. So thank you to First Baptist Church in Waskom.
Yeah, and thank you to Jacob Spate. He's a deacon over there, and he actually does a lot for the church, and he does a lot for the school. And he's the one that has set it up and it's made it possible for us to have especially for this week, because it's Game of the Week, they'll be announcing the scholarships and as well as bringing it to the fans of what's going on during the game. So
I'll tell you, he's been up here testing them, and they're really loud.
Yeah, they're actually louder than the old ones that we're replacing. So hopefully our new ones will be just as good as these, or we may need to purchase them from First Baptist Waskom.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, so they're really good. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
East Texas Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is proud to be a sponsor of Waskom Wildcat football. East Texas Telephone is behind the football team, the band, the color guard, and the cheerleaders 100%. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication exemplified by each of these organizations. It is through their hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone Cooperative, serving the telecommunication needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats! Dillard Feed House, 210 West Travis, an exclusive Mountain Pro dealer. Products for horses and poultry. Dillard's Lone Star, Mormons, along with the show right show feeds for steers and swine, lambs and goats. All livestock to perform their very best. Dillard's Feed House says it's time now to prepare for your winter and spring gardens, suggesting you get a soil test, planting guide, best results for the varieties you plant. Dillard will always have fresh plants in season. That's Dillard's Feed House, 210 West Travis. All your gardening needs.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
All right, we're back here live in Waskom, Texas for the Waskom Game of the Week. Waskom's hosting the Arp Tigers, and it's the KYKX sponsored Game of the Week, which they'll be giving out scholarships to a couple of athletes. But we're waiting on the teams to come out. It's 18 minutes before kickoff, and now
we're going to have Keys to the Game brought to you by Hal Norris Insurance Agency in Waskom, Texas, with Michael Allwhite and our super fan and alumni president, Ken Carpenter.
So, yes, we have Ken with us again today, and today we are hosting the Arp Tigers. So, Ken, what do you feel are the keys to the game to win this game?
Well, dude, it's the same as last week, Michael. Cole, our quarterback, has to make the good reads, runs that triple option. That's a very difficult offense to run, and he's got to make the good reads. And Arp, on the other hand, they run the spread, and we play a lot of spread teams. Most teams play the spread teams, run the spread, and nowadays instead of the triple option. So Waskom's defense has got to be have good coverage, and because they run a lot of different sets out of that spread, and got to keep up with them. But I think Waskom defense is up to the task. Arp is a little better than Shelbyville, and we're in the same division as Arp, 3A Division II, and so it should be a little better game this week.
All right, Ken. Well, thank you for that. And those are the keys to the game, and the keys of the game are
brought to you by Hal Norris Insurance Agency in Waskom, Texas.
All right, fans, Waskom Wildcat fans, we are getting close to kickoff. We're there. The boosters are out there getting the tunnel.
Yes, I see Arp's brought one too, and they're getting it on the field and getting it cranked up, about to start blowing those up. And they're preparing also, like Michael said earlier, for the scholarship presentation for both teams.
Yep, and folks, I think this is the fifth time that the Wildcats and Arp have met, or the last 5 times. I think the Wildcats are up on Arp, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah, the Wildcats have won the 4 out of the last 5.
Okay, I know. Arp has been known for football many years. They've had some really good teams.
Yes, and they usually are sometimes in our district, but this year they're not in our district, so this is a non-district game that we're playing today. And we'll start district next week. But this will be a good pre-district start with Arp, one of the tougher teams we've been in the district play before. But like I said, just as some of the other teams that the Wildcats have faced, they have the record over these teams, at least in the recent years. But it does pose to be a pretty good game. The Wildcats went to Garrison and played Garrison the first game of the season and come out victorious there. And they shut out Garrison. And I believe Arp played Garrison, and they won, I believe it's more 33-14 was their score. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams match up. Ken Carpenter, our super fan, he gave us some keys of what he thinks could happen. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes. I know from some of the Dave Campbell ratings, this game is about a 29-point favorite for the Wildcats over Arp. So we'll see how it goes. And there goes those First Baptist speakers are high.
They're really loud. They're really loud. I don't know if you can hear them or not on through the radio, but they are very loud.
Yeah, they are very loud. So, hey, we're going to take a quick break. It looks like the teams are getting ready to come out. And like I said, we'll have the presentation of those scholarships by the sponsor of tonight, KYKX Game of the Week. But here you can get all the action from 103.9 FM KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas, and easttexastoday.com. And for our alumni and those that can't make it into Waskom, we are live streaming on YouTube, which you can find the link if you don't have it on the Waskom High School Facebook page. So we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Hello, everybody. This is Michael Allwhite, the voice of Waskom Wildcat football, along with Julie. We are excited to be on a call again this season for your Waskom Wildcats.
Join Michael and I all season long at your home for Wildcat football, KMHT and EastTexasToday.com.
We'll be bringing you all the action live on KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas.
Killian Pharmacy in downtown Waskom. Pharmacist Dr. Rosa Rivas and Walter Killian. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. A full-service pharmacy with a drive-through window, bilingual staff, insurance, and Medicaid accepted. Louisiana and VA prescriptions welcome. Your health is the main concern of Killian Pharmacy. You can call 903-687-2525. Next door to Rural Health Clinic for one-stop health care, Killian Pharmacy.
Make Marshall great again with Casey Sloan Construction, the contractor that can do it all. Are you looking to expand your business building, build a new business, or build a home? Call Casey Sloan at 903-503-3733. Casey Sloan has built hundreds of commercial projects, and he can even do residential buildings. He also does renovations and remodeling. Casey Sloan is your local contractor for everything. 903-503-3733. Voted #1 contractor in East Texas.
Enjoy an easier way to pay every day with the new Red River Credit Union Visa Platinum Rewards credit card. Make purchases easy and secure with your Visa Rewards card and enjoy features such as contactless purchasing, enhanced fraud protection, Visa purchase alerts, and card swap. Earn rewards when you pay for almost everything in stores and online. 1 point for every dollar you spend. Points can be redeemed for merchandise or cashback. Apply at any local RRCU branch or online at rrfcu.com. Red River Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
Waskom ISD is a leader in academics, athletics, band, and FFA. Success is achieved by hard work and dedication. The Waskom ISD board and students are working hard to build on past success to achieve and have another successful year on the field, in the gym, and in the classroom. Waskom High School working to not only build a better community, but educate our children to be a success in the game of life. On to victory, Maroon and White Wildcats of Waskom High.
I just don't know what I'm going to do about Mom. She fell last week, forgot her meds this morning. What's next?
My friend told me about Premier Home Care. They can help with all the medical needs and it's covered.
Are they good? What's their number?
Here, it's Premier Home Care at 753-CARE or 753-2273. Call so they can help Mom.
Okay, 753-2273.
With Premier Home Care, your health is your choice.
All right, we're back here live in Waskom, Texas, 103.9 KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas. And This is Michael Allwhite, the voice of the Waskom Wildcats, along with Julie. And we are here for the game of the week, and we are seeing both teams come out. I believe, did Arp get in the tunnel already?
I think they are in the
Arp
tunnel.
is already
yes,
in their
Arp
tunnel,
in
and
their
the Wildcats are making their way to the tunnel. And yeah, here comes the Wildcats. So the Wildcats are coming out. They have their flags. They carry American flag and then their Waskom flags. They're making their way to the tunnel. I don't see the smoke maker, so they may not have smoke on Thursday night. It's Friday night. And we're starting a little earlier, so we're going to have a little more daylight than we normally do because we kickoffs generally at 7:30 on the Friday nights, and it's 7 tonight. Arp is in the tunnels, and at this time, we'll have jerseys with Julie.
Well, tonight, I believe Arp is wearing all white uniforms with a maroon helmet, and the Wildcats are going to be wearing their gray pants and their maroon jerseys and of course, their new tri-colored helmet that's so nice.
Yeah, and that's a little bit different look. We've seen them in the white pants with their maroon jerseys. So tonight they have those gray ones. Oh, there goes the smoke. So we do have Thursday night smoke.
Yeah, a little different combination for the Wildcat uniform tonight.
Yeah, and we mentioned it last week, but they have a little group they have started for the youth, the little kids.
Junior Wildcats.
Junior Wildcats. Yeah, and they get to come out. And I'm interested to see. I know they have a lot of them coming out together, so they're careful not to run over the little ones. But
well, I noticed last week the players ran out. They held them and held their hands with the little ones, and so that was nice.
So that's a good fundraiser, and it's very fun for the students. So now we have Arp coming out on the field. There's the Arp Tigers making their way on the field. And we have, looks like we're getting ready for the scholarship presentation for the game of the week. We will, I can see who's getting it for Waskom, but we'll wait a little bit. If you're on the live stream, you're seeing the player. We'll announce them in a second. If you're on the radio, we are going to wait and see who the Arp player is. And then it looks like they're going to do that after the Wildcats come on the field. But I think the Wildcats are waiting for that, so we'll see how that orchestrates out here in a second. So the Wildcats haven't gotten the tunnel yet. They're getting some pictures with the, what'd you call the kids again?
The Junior Wildcats.
Junior Wildcats. So they're getting the pictures with the Junior Wildcats, and then the cheerleaders and the dance team and the mascot are going to make a spirit line. This is the game of the week, the Waskom Wildcats hosting Arp here at Jimmy Eacock Stadium. We're on 103.9 FM this week because we're on Thursday night, so that's good for the Wildcats to be on the FM channel. And we're on EastTexasToday.com, KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas. And now it looks like the Wildcats are going to wait. And so, yeah, they are. And so making their way to the field are the two athletes that will be recipients of the $1,000 scholarships. And right now, I believe they're awarding the Arp player. What number is that, Julie? He won't turn. I think it was 10, but let's see. So it's number 11. So here he comes. Number 11 is coming out with Harlan. Number 11 is Kadalen Williams. Kadalen Williams, senior. These are both seniors. The seniors get these awards, scholarships for their to go towards their tuition next year. And then for the Waskom Wildcats is number 10, Marcus Gonzalez. So we're going to go outside. I'll let you hear on the outside.
One deserving student athlete from each team. This marks the 159th and 160th $1,005 scholarship Harlan and Bob have awarded. These scholarships are funded by Kicks 105.7, Alpha Media East Texas, the Patterson Auto Group, and East Texas Professional Credit Union. The Arp Independent School District, the Waskom Independent School District, and Kicks 105.7 would like to thank you and tonight's sponsors for these scholarships. Here to present these scholarships for the Friday Night Scoreboard Show are three of the National Association of Broadcasters Marconi Award finalists, and East Texas Coaches Association Hall of Famers, Harlan the Sports Guy and Pigskin Bob. First, for the visiting Arp Tigers, tonight's scholarship winner is Kadalen Williams. Kadalen is accompanied by his parents, Willie and Demetrius Williams, as well as Arp Athletic Director Dale Irvin. Kadalen receives a $1,005 college scholarship. And now, for the Waskom Wildcats. Tonight's scholarship recipient is Marcus Gonzalez. Marcus is accompanied by his parents, Penny and Angel Garcia, as well as Waskom Athletic Director Whitney Keeling. Marcus also receives a $1,005 college scholarship. Please join me, along with the KYKX Sports Department and Patterson Nissan, in congratulating these two outstanding high school student athletes. Kicks 1057 is proud to award 2 scholarships for each of the KYKX Game of the Week.
All right, there you heard it, everybody. There was 2 student athletes. Marcus Gonzalez for the Waskom Wildcats, number 10, and number 11, Kadalen Williams for the Arp Tigers. That's excellent for those students, and it's great for the families. And it was the start of the game of the week, and we're getting ready to have the Wildcats make their way on the field.
They're coming through a sign the cheerleaders made that says, "We are always the big game."
So they're just busted through the sign, and there goes the fireworks again. See if we can get those fireworks, Julie. So we got the fireworks going. I think this is the second time, and actually, it's some pretty good fireworks. We need to find out who does the fireworks because they do a really good job with that. So we have the Wildcats. They got their flags.
I don't think you can see them too good on the camera because of the daylight.
Yeah, but they are nice. And then the young students bring the flags, and we put it at the top of the stands. And we're getting set here. Both teams are on the field. We've got the tunnels going down. Everybody getting to the side, preparing for the national anthem, and then we'll be getting ready to kick off this Thursday night action at Jimmy Eacock Stadium in Waskom, Texas. We're bringing it to you live on 103.9 KMHT and EastTexasToday.com. Also have a live stream going on YouTube, and you can get the link on the Waskom High School Facebook page if you don't already have it. You can subscribe there. We'll be bringing you all the action as available with the internet as we travel as well, and certainly always at home. So now we have the players lined up, and we'll go out for the national anthem here in a second. Looks like everyone is. So we'll take this moment to go out and hear what's happening in the stadium.
Pray for good sportsmanship and safety for and from both teams. Please watch over everyone as we travel home tonight. In your gracious name we pray. Amen.
there's the national anthem. And we're set here. Get ready for the coin toss. We'll see who the captains are tonight. We'll give you the Arp Captains first. So we have number 50 for Hayden Wright. Number 11, Kadalen Williams. Number 70, Ty Cook. And number, is that 6 or 8?
6.
Number 6, Michael Brager. For the Wildcats, we have number 10, Marcus Gonzalez. Number 58, Ezekiel Vasquez. Number 22, Carter Watson. And number 54, Magnolino. What's Magnolino's first name? Eddie. Should have remembered that. Eddie Magnolino. So we're having the coin toss. Someone had said we had 7 officials. We'll have to see if they were just having a pregame meeting or we have 7 officials tonight instead of 5. 3, 4, 5. I'm only seeing. No, we have 7. So Arp won the toss. They're deferring to the second half. So we'll see which side the Wildcats want to defend. The Wildcats want to defend the north end zone. So your Waskom Wildcats will take first possession here in the first half. Arp Tigers will defer to the second half.
Now, didn't last week's game start the same way?
With a coin toss?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, and the other team won. And
yeah, they like to defend the north end zone.
With the same way.
Yeah. And so we know which end zone the Wildcats prefer on offense and defense because it was exactly the same. The visitor team won the toss last week, and we did this. And look, so now we have tons of support on our referee staff.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 3 on each side, 2 line judge, and Arp's coming out here to kick. Wildcats bring out their special teams. Folks, we're set here at Thursday Night Lights tonight. Game of the week, the Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers. Let's see. Zay Thomas will be in the back, and DJ Feaster, number 7. And number 5 is the kicker for Arp, Hunter Nash. Hunter Nash is the kicker for Arp. He is a junior. Zay Thomas is a senior, and DJ Feaster is a senior for the Wildcats. So they're back on the 22-yard line. Ball set on the 40. We are getting underway, folks. It's an onside kick. It goes over to the first line, and the first line guy, Carter Watson, makes a good recovery because that was a good onside attempt. So the Wildcats will come out here first on offense.
Excellent job by Carter Watson to be alert.
Yeah, because he actually was the outside first row guy. The ball hopped over the first offensive guy. I didn't see who was on the special teams for the Wildcats there, but then Carter made a great recovery. So here we come out on offense. It looks like Carson Gonzalez is a receiver on the left side, and Tyler Davis is receiver on the right side. Cole Watson, number 8, will be leading the Wildcat offense. And Tashawn Hamilton is our fullback, B-back. We got motion right by Javis Jones. On the left, we're back. He takes a 4-step stop, and he got a man open, Tyler Davis, and he is slightly overthrown. It was behind him. He had a turn, and it was a couple of yards further. So that was right out of the box, folks. We're throwing it.
Hey, I like that. I like that. First play of the game and see a big pass. Might not have been successful on that one, but I like that.
Yeah, and the Wildcats move over right, so they bring the receiver over to the right. Carson's on the inside, Tyler Davis on the right side. So, as I mentioned in the motion, our left slot is starter Javis Jones, number 12, and DJ Feaster is the right slot. Those are the running backs along with Tashawn. And Tashawn will take it on the left side, and he is going to be hit, but he picks up about 3 or 4. So it's 3rd down and 7.
That brings up 3rd down and 7 with 11 minutes, 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
The ball is at midfield. Cole Watson's under center, and they're going to do their
pause and look at the sideline.
Yeah, to get the play. We'll see what we have. I'll mention the offensive line for y'all. It doesn't look like we have any changes on the offensive line. Cole Watson is under center. over left with the receivers. TJ motions left. They give it to Shino. They pitch it on the option, and no one saw Hollywood 12, Javis Jones, and he's going to be 10-5 and in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown.
That's a 50-yard run.
A 50-yard touchdown run by number 12, Javis Jones, with 11 minutes and 1 second. And that was a good play. The Wildcats do that motion, and the one slot moves, comes back, and the other one comes around, and they fake it to the B-back. And Javis, they did not see Javis at all. So number 21, Ruiz, is coming out to attempt an extra point, and that's Ezekiel Ruiz. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
5-Star Metal Builders, building for you. Your shop, garage, barn, equipment shed, metal roofs. 5-Star builds any size you want. 5-Star uses the highest quality material available. 5-Star builds to your specifications. Call 903-407-7627 for an appointment or drop by our location on Highway 80 in Waskom, Texas. 5-Star Builders, Waskom, Texas. 5-Star shines above the rest.
Hal Norris Insurance Agency, your hometown agent located in downtown Waskom. Norris Agency has a complete line of home, auto, health insurance programs. Let Hal custom design your insurance, especially your homeowners. Norris Insurance represents the largest mobile home insurer in the business. From liability to full coverage on home, auto, farm buildings, call Hal at 903-687-3175. Knowledgeable, available, friendly. That's Norris Insurance Agency for all your insurance.
All right, back here in Waskom, Texas, Jimmy E. Cox Stadium. Michael Allwhite and Julie Allwhite bringing you the game of the week. The Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers.
Waskom's already scored with 11 minutes and 1 second left to go in the first quarter. Score Waskom 7, Arp 0, and now Arp will take the ball for the first time this game.
So Ruiz does an onside kick. It bounces up, and it's recovered by Arp's number 26. So Ruiz was successful on the extra point. As Julie mentioned, it is 7-0. Jalen, I think it was number 26, Fisher Arrington, that recovered the onside kick for the Arp Tigers. We'll see. Arp comes out. I believe they run a similar offense. Well, no, they're in a spread. I thought that's what Kent said. I thought they ran like Hugh Springs, but they don't. They're in a spread formation. Quarterback takes snaps number 7. I'll get you his name. He goes the screen over here to the left, and he is stopped by number 10, Marcus Gonzalez, for a loss on the play. So number 7, Wyatt Ladd, is the quarterback for Arp. He's a junior. The screen was called by number 8, Robert Draper, and Marcus Gonzalez made a good defensive play out of the linebacker position and
that'll bring up 2nd and 12 with 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to play.
So Marcus is the right outside linebacker. Carter Watson's defensive end on the right side. Giovanni Agundez in the nose guard. Motion by Wyatt. He takes the snap. He gives it to his fullback, and he goes up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. That was number 11, Kadalian Williams.
He was the scholarship winner tonight. That was the Arp scholarship winner that was running the ball just then. So that bring up 3rd and 8 for the Arp Tigers.
Yep, and he gets close to Wildcat territory. They're at the 47-yard line. Wyatt Ladd is in the shotgun. He's got a couple shoots to the right. He's motioning one to the left on a jet. He goes right. He throws a screen to number 8, and he slides down. But I believe he slides down right before the midfield line.
Okay, so that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Is he 8 or 6? You know, that could be Michael Brager. So I have to identify that player because his number is kind of tight, and it's hard to see.
The quarterback?
No, the one that made the reception. I believe it was number 6, folks. That was number 6, Michael Brager. So now Arp's into punt. And see if they get, they're going to punt from the 40, and the punt gets into about the 35. It rolls to the 25, rolls to the 21-yard line, and the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 at their 21-yard line. So the offensive line for your Wildcats, number 79 is your center, Lance Welch, and his two guards are the two captains, number 58, Ezekiel Vasquez on the right side, and on the left side, Eddie Magdaleno. And then on the left side tackle, you have Clay Fant. And then on the right side tackle, that's going to be number 66, Lazaro Torres. Cole Watson under center. We're over left with our receivers. We motion jet right, and we do give it to Javis Jones, and he gets over the first tackle. And he's going to pick up, it looks like, 5 yards. So it's a good run. They mark it at 6.
It brings up 2nd down and 4 with 8 minutes, 27 seconds left to go. Waskom 7, Arp Tigers 0.
And the Wildcats have the receivers over right again. And they're moving out their slots. So like DJ Feaster. So we brought in a tight end. So DJ Feaster moves from the right side to the left slot. He motions Javis to the right. And we give it to Deshaun going back on a counter to left. And he picks up a Dillard Feedhouse 1st down.
Almost ran the referee over there.
Yeah, Tashawn looks really good. I mean, he looks really big and strong, and he's pretty fast. We saw him get an open field last week, and I don't think if it wouldn't have been for that safety, he would have beat everyone to the end zone. Cole is checking.
Sean Hamilton is the brother of TK Hamilton, who is also a great Waskom Wildcat football player.
5-yard drop by Cole Watson. He looks left. He gets hit right as he throws it, and it's going to be incomplete to number 4, Carson Gonzalez. And I believe Tashawn picked up his number. Did TK wear 20?
I think TK did maybe wear 20,
yeah.
Yes. And he graduated class of 2019.
Yeah. So we have 3 receivers now, folks. We got a receiver on the right side and 2 on the left. So we have a slot receiver on the left side, which would be DJ Feaster. Our receiver on the right is Tyler Davis, and Carson's the outside receiver on the left. So we got XYZ, and we have Cole under center, B-backs, and we throw a screen to DJ on the left side. He goes to 5. He's at the 45. He's at 47, and he's just right about to the 50-yard line.
I think that's another 1st down. Is that a
Dillard Feedhouse 1st down? And we're at midfield. This is where we were at last time when we ran the 50-yard run.
Okay.
Let's see if they call the same play. We're in tight now. We have our flex bone tight formation. So I noticed they worked on their formations. They have the same players, so the players are knowing where to go in those different formations. So that's looking good. Eddie Magdaleno is getting set. We do have Cole under center, motion right with jet right with Javis. He comes up at the 50, and he tries to leap the guy, and he was not successful. That was number 6.
And since we're speaking of relatives, we'll let you know Javis Jones, that made the touchdown first of the game, is the brother of the famous Junebug Johnson, who played for Waskom in the first championship that we got, state championship.
Yeah,
you probably remember Junebug and Kevin.
Is his cousin.
And they're cousins, and that's Junebug's younger brother, Javis.
That's correct. And it looked like we had a penalty, so they're going to mark it back. It'll be 1st and 15 at the Wildcat 45. Cole's under center, and they're going to pause. So as they pause, as Julie mentioned, so Javis is filling those shoes because he is a left slot running back. Both Junebug and Kevin Johnson played slots. Motion Javis to the right. He goes back left. They give it to Shawnee, who fakes it and gets the pitch out to DJ Feaster, who makes a good move and gets into Arp territory. And so he's a couple of yards shy of the 1st down, but that was a good run by DJ Feaster, number 7. He was pulled out of bounds by Killian or Williams.
So that brings up 2nd and 3. 6 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock in the 1st quarter. Wildcat 7, Arp 0.
See, Cole's going to look over for the play. Killian Williams, number 11 for Arp. He's Arp's middle linebacker. He was the recipient of the scholarship for Arp. So he was a fullback and a middle linebacker. Cole Watson's back under center for your Waskom Wildcats. We motion Javis to the right. We give it to Deshaun going up the middle. Deshaun's going to pick up a Dillard feed house, first down. The ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. He was tackled by number 11, Kadalian Williams. He had some help from the defensive line there. Looks like, I can't see his number. I'll catch him here in a second. Wildcats are pausing to get that play. That's number 74, Lance. What's that right there? Lance, number 74.
Langenbo?
Langenbo.
I'm not sure. I hope I'm not butchering his name. We're sorry if we are.
Number 74 is the nose guard. Cole looks left. He throws an out to.
Oh, just a little over his head.
It was intended for number 4. So we are really trying to open up our pass game.
I like to see it.
Yeah, we need to get it going, especially if we are able to get successful in district and get in the playoffs. It would be helpful to open up our run game. So we're over left with our receivers. Looks like Arp's doing some moving on their defensive line. They got 5-man defensive line. Cole's under center. We motion right, and we pitch it to Javis on the right, and Javis is going to get up in that gap, and he makes a strong run. Strong run by number 12, Javis Jones. Come on, Javis. Let's see, it's number 8.
He took a pretty good hit on that.
Number 8 is Robert Draper that made the tackle. Javis actually is a senior this year too. It's quick how these young men grow up.
Yeah, doesn't seem like he should be a senior, does it? That's just making us feel old.
Yeah, and so we're going to pause as they do on the offense to look at coach. So we
this brings up 3rd and 3, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Waskom 7, Arp 0.
We have number 3, Zay Thomas, in as the left slot running back. We motion Zay to the right. We give it to Sean, and the quarterback follows to Sean in for a Dillard feed house first down. So he is tackled by number 4, David Braccio, and number 20, Thomas Fuller.
I will tell you that Arp's got some tough guys. They're doing some tackling tonight. It's not just a little tackle. It's some tough hits going on by Arp.
So Cole's going to pause the offense, look over here at coach. I'm trying to see. So we have a tight end now on the left side, number 22, Carter Watson. He's on the left side of Clay Fant. And we have our slot right behind the tackle. And it looks like we're going to take a time, or Arp's going to take a timeout. And so with that, we'll take a short timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is proud to be a sponsor of Waskom Wildcat football. East Tex Telephone is behind the football team, the band, the color guard, and the cheerleaders 100%. East Tex Telephone commends the hard work and dedication exemplified by each of these organizations. It is through their hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Tex Telephone Cooperative, serving the telecommunication needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats! Dillard Feed House, 210 West Travis, an exclusive Mountain Pro dealer. Products for horses and poultry. Dillard's, Lone Star, Mormons, along with the show feeds for steers and swine, lambs and goats. All livestock to perform their very best. Dillard's Feed House says it's time now to prepare for your winter and spring gardens, suggesting you get a soil test, planting guide, best results for the varieties you plant. Dillard will always have fresh plants in season. That's Dillard's Feed House, 210 West Travis. All your gardening needs.
All right, back here in Waskom, Texas, with the game of the week, the Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers. Just come out of an Arp Tiger timeout. Cole Watson under center. Motion left, DJ Feaster, and we fake pitch to him. We could drop back and roll out, and he looks right, and he threw it to his brother. Did you see it, Julie?
I missed the end there. I didn't get around there close to get the catch.
Yeah, well, he didn't catch it. So.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah, so he didn't make the catch, but it was attempt to 22, Carter Watson. Good for filming, bad for the team and the brothers. He'll probably be poking at him when he gets home.
I'm sorry, Carter. I missed that.
So Cole's under center. They're going to pause as I can feel. So like I was mentioning in our formation, we have one receiver, one tight end on the left side. Receiver on the right side. Cole is under center. Tashawn Hamilton is the B-back fullback motion. Javis Jones to the right. And we give it to Tashawn, and Tashawn makes a good recovery. He gets low and almost falls and was able to keep his balance, and that's a good run. So it's 3rd down and 4. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the half. Cole's under center, and they'll pause. The Wildcats are leaving 7-0. So they get the play from coach. We move a receiver to the left side and our tight end to the right side. Cole's under center. We have no motion. We give it to Tashawn up the middle. So Arp has stopped them on 3rd. It's going to bring up a 4th down. I think it was number 17, Nikos Fuentes, and Lance Labingbowl, number 74. I know I got 74 right. I apologize for the last name. So Wildcats do a motion right, trying to get Arp to jump off sides. They're probably going to.
4th and 2, 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
So Cole's telling the center and the fullback. So we motion right, and we give it to Tashawn, and he keeps it and pitches it left. We got a block, perfect block, and DJ Feast at 10-5 and in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown. I'm telling you, folks, number 12, if you're on the live stream, you saw it. Javis Jones, Hollywood Jones, made that key block that sprung DJ Feaster in the end zone. So DJ Feaster with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. He's in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown. That was, we needed a 4 for the first down, so that's, what do you say, Julie? That was probably a 14-yard touchdown run. Okay. Ruiz is out to kick the extra point. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
Hello, everybody. This is Michael Allwhite, the voice.
All right, back here in Wildcat Stadium, or Jimmy Eacock Stadium, live the game of the week, Waskom and Arp Tigers. Waskom just went up with a successful kick of Ruiz, 14-0 over the Tigers. Let's see what the Wildcats are doing out in the stands. So the cheerleaders are getting them fired up and throwing T-shirts. Throwing T-shirts for the score. Ruiz was successful in that kick. That's what brought the score 14-0. DJ Feaster on the option pitch from Cole Watson in after the block by the Javis Jones. We got an onside kick, hits at the 49. Oh, it's going everywhere, but it's recovered excellently by Arp. Let's see who that young man is. Let's see. So he's going to be at the 45. That was number 15, Bryant Hayes. That was a wicked kick. It was bouncing everywhere, and he caught it off one of those bounces and got to the 45 of the Arp Tigers. So number 7, Wyatt Ladd, will come back out for Arp Tigers to lead the Tigers. Offense, looks like we have Tyler Davis, number 1, in at linebacker on the right side. And we're going to give to the fullback going left. He cuts around the first tackler, would-be tackler, and he's taken down by 3 Wildcats. Cole Watson's out there. He's in there with DJ Feaster and Carter. And the fullback on that was number 2 for the Arp Tigers, KJ Yarborough. So he was stopped with no gain.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and Waskom is at 14 and Arp Tigers at 0.
Yeah, so after this play, folks, I'm going to try to get a rundown on the defense for you because we are seeing a different defensive mix tonight. So Ladd has got his team in the spread. He's got got a running back on each side, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's mentioning something And it looks like, is it a official timeout? No, it's a flag. So it may have too many men on the field. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only see.
Oh, delay a game.
Yeah. So the clock ran out. That's why the back judge caught it.
Okay.
So the game clock ran out. That'll move them back 5 yards. It'll be second down and 15. And we have Cole Watson in at linebacker. Diego Smith is on the left side with Cole. Trey Stevenson's in the middle. Ladd takes the snap and gives it to his fullback, and Stevenson is back there immediately. Number 13, Trey Stevenson.
That's going to be a loss on the play. That's going to put the Arc Tigers in not good field position for the third down at all. Third down about 17.
Yeah, Trey is, he got player of the week, I think, when we played Garrison. He's been doing an excellent job at linebacker. This is his first season as a varsity linebacker.
So we just have a minute left to play. Clock is ticking in this first quarter.
So we just have 3 defensive linemen. We got motion left by the Arp Tigers, and he tries to give it to the fullback, and he fumbles. And
he got tripped up by his own man,
yeah,
I think
they ran into each other. So here comes the Arp's punt team. So number 5 is the punter for Arp.
And the clock is ticking. We're under 30 seconds left now in the first quarter.
So Hunter Nash, number 5. He is the punter. And back to receive the punt. But before then, we're going to let there's more time. So they're going to let the clock run out for the first quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second quarter and some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Killian Pharmacy in downtown Waskom. Pharmacist Dr. Rosa Rivas and Walter Killian. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. A full-service pharmacy with a drive-through window, bilingual staff, insurance, and Medicaid accepted. Louisiana and VA prescriptions welcome. Your health is the main concern of Killian Pharmacy. You can call 903-687-2525. Next door to Rural Health Clinic for one-stop health care, Killian Pharmacy.
Make Marshall great again with Casey Sloan Construction, the contractor that can do it all. Are you looking to expand your business building, build a new business, or build a home? Call Casey Sloan at 903-503-3733. Casey Sloan has built hundreds of commercial projects, and he can even do residential buildings. He also does renovations and remodeling. Casey Sloan is your local contractor for everything. 903-503-3733. Voted #1 contractor in East Texas.
Back here in Waskom, Texas, the snap is up and the punt is up. It's going to come down to Zay, and he's going to field it, and he fair catched it at the 30. So number 5 for Arp Tigers, Hunter Nash, punted to number 3, Zay Thomas, and he took a fair catch, and they're going to mark it at the 31-yard line.
So this will be bring up 11 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, Waskom 14, Arp 0.
Yeah, and the Wildcats have scored both on runs, but we've had probably 4 pass attempts, none successful at this point. So the Wildcats come back out, and now they're in the flex bone. Motion, Javis Jones right, and he pitches to Javis on the outside. Javis gets the edge, and it closes down quick. But he picks up 6 on the carry. See, number 4, David Barisho on the tackle. Takes a quick snap and gives it to Shano. He gets that pitch. That's a good option. Gets it blocked by Javis, and DJ's at the 50, the 40, the 35, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he runs faster than I can talk. He's in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown. So that's the same play he scored earlier. But this time it was from
it was 38?
Yeah, 38. So that's going to be a 62-yard run by DJ with 11 minutes and 21 seconds. And that was on that option left. Ruiz is coming out to try the extra point. And they're executing that play really well. That's the third time we've seen it, and the second time, 2 out of the 3 has been a touchdown. The snap is being held by Marcus Gonzalez. It's up, and I'll wait and see, and it is successful.
So our point afters are looking good tonight also.
Yeah, so we're at 21 here, just the start in the second quarter, 11 minutes, 21 seconds. Game of the week, Thursday night here in Waskom, Texas.
A little scoreboard malfunction down there. I think they're trying to fix that.
Oh, they're trying to get the score going.
There they go.
Yeah, they got it. And so Waskom is up on the Arp Tigers. Like I mentioned earlier, the Wildcats and the Tigers are familiar with each other. Sometimes they're in the same district. This year they're not. So this is a non-district game. I believe next week starts district play, and I believe we'll be at home. We have a trifecta.
Good.
Yeah.
That's always nice for us.
Yeah, and I believe we're hosting Ore City Rebels. And that sounds right because we went to Ore City last year.
We did. Ore City, a very nice new
turf field.
New facility over there. Yeah.
Well, they've always, they've had that nice stadium for a while,
Yeah.
and then just recently got the turf that's just really set off that stadium. The times have changed in a lot of 3As, and even I've seen some 2As. They got the turf. It makes it easier on the maintenance and the cost. Ruiz's kick is up. He's kicking it deep this time. No onside kick. It is fielded at the 25. He's at the 30. He's in the middle of the field. He's at the 40. He breaks loose, and he gets to the outside, and then he's going to be almost brought down by Carson Gonzalez. Then he gets a host of Wildcats to help him. But that's number 10. If it wasn't for Carson,
he might would have broke loose right there.
Yeah, because that was a good kick return. Let me see what that gentleman's name is. Number 10, Jaden Spradlin. Jaden Spradlin. So a good return. He probably returned it about 21 yards or so. Set up Arp, first and 10 at their 41-yard line.
We've got 11 minutes, 9 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Wyatt Ladd is the quarterback. Kadalian Williams is on the right side, slot receiver. He's going to motion him in to the inside. They're giving it to the fullback behind Kadalian Williams, and he is going to be stopped. Well, maybe a pickup of 1, but he's stopped by Carter Watson, number 22 for the Wildcats, along with those linebackers. And they're all so quick, but Trey Stevenson, number 13, and Marcus Gonzalez, number 10, were in on that tackle. And Carter's the right side defensive line. On our left side is newcomer number 11, Davion Williams. And in the middle, you have number 60, Giovanni Agundez. And it looks like that may be, let's see who's on the right side. Got motion right. He fakes it and keeps it. And then number 7, Ladd's going to be pulled down with a loss. So you had
they weren't faked out by that.
No, and he was tackled with Tyler Davis and Trey Stevenson. Tyler Davis, number 1, Trey Stevenson, number 13.
We'll bring up 3rd and 11 with 10 minutes and counting left to go in the second quarter. Waskom 21, Arp Tigers 0.
So we have 3 defensive linemen and 4 linebackers. And then 4 defensive backs. The Wildcats now Williams is motioning for Arp to the right. He fakes it to the fullback, and they're going to have.
We got a whistle.
I think there's too much movement.
Let's see what the referee's saying. No, he's saying timeout. They called a timeout before.
Okay, so Arp call a timeout because it's 3rd and 11. They really would like to keep this possession.
We've got 9 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in this second quarter.
Wildcats are up 21-0 in the game of the week here against Arp Tigers at home. It was the game of the week last season, but we were on the road at Arp. And I believe the Wildcats were victorious last year, and at this time they have 4 out of 5 wins in the last 5 meetings against Arp. I remember in those first championship runs, Arp was a heavy contender.
They were, yeah.
There'd be a lot of.
Arp's had a lot of good years of good football. I don't know their all their records, but I know in the past years, you know, when you thought about Arp or you heard about Arp, they were a really good, always strong, good football team.
So we got Ladd bringing his team back out. They're in the he's in the shotgun. He motions Williams to the middle from that slot position. Now he's on the right side. They fake it to the fullback, and they throw a screen to the left, and that's a good catch, and that's a good play. Number 8, Robert Draper, caught the screen.
So did he get enough for the first down?
No, he's going to be short, but I'd hope they would potentially try this one. Was it 4th and a long 2?
4th and 2.
And they do. Here comes Ladd.
Okay.
Number 7 for Arp.
Let's see if they can convert this.
Yeah, that last play was really nice by them. It's a lot of moving parts, and they made it happen. And number 7's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He tries to get them to jump off sides, and Timpson was very successful doing that to us. He takes a snap, gives it to the fullback. He's off tackle, and he is close. We'll see where he gets the spot. I think he's going to be right at the marker. We haven't seen a measurement all season.
No, haven't seen a measurement yet.
Let's see. Is that Tashawn out there? Yeah, Tashawn's out there at linebacker, so that's good to see. Number 20 for the Wildcats. So him and number 3, Zay Thomas, we're in for the
Let's see what they say here.
Tackle on that side of Davion.
We may be seeing a measurement. I think we're going to see a measurement.
Yeah, because it was really close.
Yep, they're going to bring them.
So he
bring
was
the
off
chain
tackle.
gang out. We're going
Davion Williams side for the Wildcats, number 11.
We're going to see where this sits. Let's see if we can zoom in.
I think it's first down. And here we go. Uh-oh. It's going to be super close, folks. It's just a few inches, and they stopped them. The Wildcats stopped Arp. So that was a good defensive stop.
Just barely.
Yeah, I would say it was, about 5 or 6 inches. So now the Wildcats will take over with 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the half.
Wildcats 21, Arp 0. Wildcats still have all 3 timeouts left. Arp has 1 timeout left.
So the Wildcats are coming out with the same offensive line and backs and receivers. No, we switch receivers. So on the left side, we have number 9, Anthony Zuniga. Him and Carson do switch quite a bit. We motion right with Javis. We give it to Tashawn. He cuts back left on a counter. We got a block. Oh, got a counter. Something coming loose, and Tashawn's in the field. I told you he's getting faster, Julie. He's getting faster, and Tashawn Hamilton's in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown. So we're going to give him a 50-yard touchdown run. And I like that that run by Tashawn Hamilton. 8 minutes, 34 seconds. His brother, he kind of looked like his brother a little bit. If you know his brother and Tashawn is what I would call more muscular than TK.
Maybe is TK a little bit taller?
Well, I think it's because he's not as muscular.
He's a little lean.
Yeah. He's leaner. But right then, he kind of reminded me of him when he got in his open sprint. Ruiz is going for the extra point, and it is successful. There you go, Ruiz. He hadn't missed. I think he's missed every week. He missed a few games, and then he missed a few. But right now, he's got a streak going. So we'll take a quick break, folks, a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Enjoy an easier way to pay every day with the new Red River Credit Union Visa Platinum Rewards credit card. Make purchases easy and secure with your Visa Rewards card and enjoy features such as contactless purchasing, enhanced fraud protection, Visa purchase alerts, and card swap. Earn rewards when you pay for almost everything in stores and online. 1 point for every dollar you spend. Points can be redeemed for merchandise or cashback. Apply at any local RRCU branch or online at rrfcu.com. Red River Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
All right, back here in Waskom, the kick is up. It's going to drop about the Arp 31, and they pick it up. And he's going to get a good return on that. He gets it back to the 43 or 44. That's Draper. Number 6 for the Arp Tigers. Michael Brager. It's Michael Brager on the return.
Got 8 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Waskom 28, Arp 0.
Let's see what we have out here on defense. So after that run, Tashawn's not out at linebacker. We brought in number 8, Cole Watson. So him, Cole, and Tashawn have been doing some linebacker action. So they got 2. Ladd takes the snap out of the shotgun. He gives it to Williams on the left. He goes off tackle, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. So that was the Carter side. So Carter, Watson, and Diego Smith and Tyler Davis in on the stop. Wildcats also have changed defensive line. Giovanni Agundez is getting a breather, and number 75, Clay Fant, is in at nose guard. So Ladd's in the shotgun's got 2 backs on each side. He takes a snap. He gives it to number 6, and number 6 is running really good. He's going to get a first down. But the ball comes loose. The ball comes loose, and Arp recovers it. Man, and the Wildcat was right there. Fant was right there. He was tasting that football, folks.
Couldn't get on it.
Yeah, he tripped, and he was trying to get on it. But
it ended up being a positive fumble for Arp because it gave them more yardage than where they would have been stopped at.
Yeah, and number 6, that was number 6, Michael Brager for Arp, that really made that run what it was because he was in the pile, and he got the first down. It popped loose as he was coming down, and then one of the linemen picked it up, and we missed his number, folks. But Ladd takes it, rolls right, he gets a screen over the Williams head, and so that was a quick snap. Second down and 10. Oh, you don't remember who picked up that fumble, do you?
No, I couldn't see.
It's either 50 or 52. It's either Hayden Wright, number 50, number 51, Blake Archie, or 52, A.J. Arrington. They're all on the offensive line there for Arp. Guards, and then the center. So Ladd is in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Motions 1 receiver over the middle, and they give it to the fullback off tackle. And this time it was number 2, K.J. Yarborough. And he's going to pick up a few.
That's 6 minutes, 50 seconds and counting left to go in the second quarter. Waskom 28, Arp 0. Arp still has 1 timeout left to go. Wildcats have 3.
Ladd's coming over from his coach who's over on the side getting the play. He's bringing it into the huddle. The ball is spotted at the, what is that, 38?
At the 38 yard line?
Yeah, 38. So they are in Wildcat territory. I think this is maybe the first time that they've been in Wildcat territory. 2 receivers to the left. Ladd's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He fakes it to number 2, and he throws a pass. Ooh.
Almost picked off.
Yeah, it was only Tyler Davis, number 1, in the vicinity, and it was over his head.
That may be a miscommunication there on that play.
Yeah.
Somebody was supposed to be there.
But now it's 3rd down and 10. And he goes back over to the sideline to talk to his coach. They're really wanting to keep this possession moving. I think this is their best offensive possession of the game. Oh, and there was a penalty.
Oh, there was a penalty. I don't know what that was.
But it'll be 3rd down and 5, so it was a 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats. We have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Ladd. He's in the shotgun. Now he sends his fullback to the left like a screen, and the Wildcats were not fooled. Cole Watson, number 8's in there for the sack. So bring up a 4th down.
Lost a little bit on the play, I think. So now that's going to bring up 4th down and 8.
4th and 8.
We're under 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Waskom 28, Arp 0, but Arp moving down the field, but stopped here. And this 4th down, we'll see if they can convert.
So we have Ladd in the shotgun for the Arp Tigers. Motion left by number 10. He gets set into the slot position. and they do it off tackle to the fullback, and that's the same young man that ran. So he did pick up some, but it's going to be short of the first down. He's tackled initially. The first Wildcat there was 75 Clay Fant, and then Cole Watson helped him get him down. That was number 6 on the carry, Michael Brager. The Wildcats will take over.
The ball will go over on downs, and that's 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in this first half of football.
And we're bringing you the game of the week, the Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers. You can catch it on 103.9 FM KMHT, the Sports Beat of East Texas, easttexastoday.com, and we have it up streaming on our YouTube channel, which you can find the link on the Waskom High School Facebook page.
Or you can go to YouTube and search Waskom Football.
Cole Watson under center. We got trips right, folks, and then we do a slant to Carson Gonzalez. I think that's the first trips in Waskom history since at least Coach Killian's first year. Coach Killian was a spread offense coach until the second year of the Wildcats. We take the snap, we take a quick snap, folks, and we do that pitch option right, and that's Javis Jones. He breaks away from a couple of folks. Oh, and then he is tackled pretty hard there by number 52, which is the right guard on offense. Defensive line for Arp, A.J. Arrington, number 52.
So Waskom has moved into Arp territory now. We'll bring up 2nd and 3, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this half.
Yeah, so see, that's our first look at trips right for the Wildcats. We had a receiver left.
Was that our first completed pass?
I think it was our first completed pass, yeah. Carson did a quick slant, probably a 10-yard slant. Cole's under center. He fakes it. No, gives it to Deshaun, and Deshaun is going to pick up a Dillard feed house first down. The ball is spotted at the 39-yard line.
Be a Dillard Feedhouse first down with 4 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the half.
Cole's under center. They're moving the offense a little quicker now. And now we're going to pause. We never know when the pause is coming.
No, we don't. Well, I guess that's the point, right?
Yeah.
The other team, you never know when they're going to snap the ball or they're going to pause and look at the sideline.
So Cole's giving out the play to all the players. They're in a tight formation motion left. He drops back for a pass down the middle. And he's wide open. It's got to be, right there. That's Carson Gonzalez. He's out of the receiver position, and that's going to be a 39-yard pass from Cole Watson to Carson Gonzalez. They brought that formation back in tight, and that threw off Art big time. And that's going to be 34-0 with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the half. Ruiz will come out and try to kick. We'll see what he gets. So that was the best looking pass we've seen. So he's got 2 in a row. They're starting to strike on the passes. Ruiz, the snap held by Marcus Gonzalez, and he's got a streak going. So it's going to be 35 Waskom Wildcats, 0 Arp Tigers. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left in the half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
I just don't know what I'm going to do about Mom. She fell last week, forgot her meds this morning. What's next?
My friend told me about Premier Home Care. They can help with all the medical needs, and it's covered.
Are they good? What's their number?
Here, it's Premier Home Care at 753-CARE or 753-2273. Call so they can help Mom.
Okay, 753-2273.
With Premier Home Care, your health is your choice.
All right, back here in Waskom, Texas, the game of the week, the Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers. Ruiz is setting to kick off to the Arp Tigers. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the half. Let's see, he's back. I believe Breaker's in the middle for Arp. The kick is up. It's going to be deep to the right side of the Tigers, and it's fielded at the 26, and he's going left. He's at the 30, and he's going to be brought down at the 32. So Diego Smith, number 15, made the tackle for the Wildcats. It was number 10, And Jaden Spradlin on the return for the Arp Tigers.
It might be a Thursday night, but the Wildcat fans are out, and the stands are pretty full tonight. So it does look like a Friday night here at the Jimmy Cox Wildcat Stadium.
Yeah, and it is kind of packed, but it is the game of the week.
Art brought a pretty good group over there also.
And that's a good ride too. So
and stay tuned at halftime because I did see the Art band. Looks like they brought a really good band, and our band will perform. So stay tuned at halftime
Ladd takes the snap out of the shotgun. He throws a screen to Spradlin at number 10, and he is brought down. I think he loses a yard on the play. Giovanni Agundez and Diego Smith in for the tackle.
Going to bring up 2nd and 11 with 3 minutes 30 seconds left to go in the half.
So Arp had their best offensive possession. They got a first down, maybe 2, and then they just came up short on the 4th down and a few. And then the Wildcats, they have scored every possession they've had the ball on offense. Ladd's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He takes the snap. He gives it to his fullback going up the middle. So Carter Watson is the Wildcat who stopped number 6, Michael Brager, on the carry.
I'll bring up 3rd and 9. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go.
So Arp's in the huddle. The Wildcats are already ready in the defense. Ladd breaks the huddle, has a receiver to the right. He's got 1 to the left and 1 in tight in the slot positions. He's got 2 backs in there.
Oh, I think they're going to use their last timeout.
Is this their final timeout?
This is their final timeout of the half for Arp, and they have used it.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
5-Star Metal Builders, building for you. Your shop, garage, barn, equipment shed, metal roofs. 5-Star builds any size you want. 5-Star uses the highest quality material available. 5-Star builds to your specifications. Call 903-407-7627 for an appointment or drop by our location on Highway 80 in Waskom, Texas. 5-Star Builders, Waskom, Texas. 5-Star shines above the rest.
Hal Norris Insurance Agency, your hometown agent located in downtown Waskom. Norris Agency has a complete line of home, auto, health insurance programs. Let Hal custom design your insurance, especially your homeowners. Norris Insurance represents the largest mobile home insurer in the business. From liability to full coverage on home, auto, farm buildings, call Hal at 903-687-3175. Knowledgeable, available, friendly. That's Norris Insurance Agency for all your insurance.
East Texas Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is proud to be a sponsor of Waskom Wildcat football. East Texas Telephone is behind the football team, the band, the color guard, and the cheerleaders 100%. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication exemplified by each of these organizations. It is through their hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone Cooperative, serving the telecommunication needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
All right, we're back here in Waskom, Texas, and Arp just got into a 4th down, and they're going to bring out their punt team.
4th and 7, 1 minute 43 seconds left to go. Waskom 35, Arp 0.
Punter is he's partially blocked. Oh, and it's picked up right at the block. And who we got? I thought it was 17. Is it 13 Stevenson?
Trey Stevenson is what the announcer said.
Yeah, so he runs in.
From the 35?
Yeah, I say it was about a 32. Oh, it's a flag, though. Let's wait.
Oh, well,
so we got a flag.
We got a flag. We got a flag on the play.
They have running into the kicker. Let's see what they call it. Well, we can't determine at this point what the flag is.
Is the white hat going to come out and tell us?
Yeah, but he never.
Let's see.
Personal foul against the Wildcat.
Okay.
So it's personal foul. And So that negates that touchdown, which I'm sure Trey's not happy about because he's a defensive player, and you always want to score when you're on defense. So they take over 1st and 10. Yeah, so that helped. The Wildcats will have the ball at the 30-yard line. They may get a delay of game because they had the wrong team out there.
Yeah, I think they thought that Arp was going to retain the ball, but the referee said no. Waskom's going to get the ball for a 1st and 10 at the spot of the blocked block punt.
So now we have 2 receivers over on the left.
But they're going to have to snap the ball quick because the clock is winding down.
We motion right, Javis Jones, and he drops back and he throws a screen to Anthony Zuniga. Ooh, and Anthony picks up a couple of yards. I believe Jose Hernandez was out here blocking for the screen. So we have Anthony Zuniga out wide, Jose Hernandez inside receivers. We motion Javis to the right, and he gives it to Deshaun and keeps it. And he breaks a tackle, and that's going to be Cole Watson in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown. So that's a 29-yard touchdown run. Cole Watson up the middle with 56 seconds left in the half. 56 seconds left in the half. Cole Watson in on a quarterback run. 29 yards, and Ruiz will come out. So the Wildcats are putting up a lot of points tonight.
They are. And let's see if he keeps his kick going here. He's been successful at every kick tonight.
Yes, so Ruiz is getting set to keep his nightly streak going. It's up, and he is successful. So we're at 42 Waskom, 0 Arp, which is 56 seconds left in the half. And the Wildcats come set up here to kick. And we'll stay right here to catch the final part of the first half of the game of the week. Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers.
Just less than a minute to go in this half of football. I'm not sure, but we may see a quick second half because we may see a running clock.
Yeah, I think this is one of the better offensive execution night, excluding the passes we drop, but we don't typically attempt that many passes. So that's another aspect of the game that we got to improve on, especially as we get deeper into the season and hopefully into the playoffs. But everything's looking well for the Wildcats, getting prepared for district play. Our first district game will be next week. And you mentioned it, Julie, but the band that Art brought looks gigantic.
Got a lot of brass in the band. I noticed. So
what do you? How many do you think's over there? I mean, it looks to be 50.
It just looked like a lot, and a lot of brass. It just looked like it'd be a good sounding band. So
we're going to get a count on that band. I'll tell you how many it was. And Ruiz gets the kick up, and he kind of squibs it down the middle, and it's going to be picked up by number 6. And I shouldn't remember his name. I think it's Brager, and Michael Brager gets tackled at the 42-yard line by Zay Thomas, number 3 for the Waskom Wildcats.
Okay.
Let's double check. Yep, Michael Brager. And the Arp Tigers, they'll see if they can get something up on the board here with just a few seconds left in the half.
They have no more timeouts left. Waskom still has 3. Don't think they'll use them, but we have 49 seconds left on the play clock for this first half of football.
And so now we have Tashawn Hamilton and Cole Watson in as linebackers. And Williams, number 11 for Arp, takes off tackle left run. He's brought down by Cole Watson, number 8, and Carter Watson, number 22. He picks up 2. Ball's at the 45 of the Arp Tigers.
That brings up 2nd and 8. 26 seconds left now on the clock, and it is ticking.
Number 60, Giovanni Agundez is back in at nose guard for the Wildcats. The 2 defensive ends are still the same.
If they get a playoff, this would be the last play they get off because they don't have a timeout, but they're not going to get this play off because there's 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, I don't think they're interested in it. You can tell by the coach.
Yeah.
He's just
so that's going to bring us to halftime, folks.
Yeah, folks, so that's the half here at the game of the week here at 103.9 KMHT, EastTexasToday.com. We'll come back with a first half wrap-up, and we'll also bring you some of the halftime show. But right now, we'll take a break and hear some words from our sponsors.
Dillard Feed House, 210 West Travis, an exclusive Mountain Pro dealer. Products for horses and poultry. Dillard's Lone Star, Mormons, along with the show right show feeds for steers and swine, lambs and goats. All livestock to perform their very best. Dillard's Feed House says it's time now to prepare for your winter and spring gardens, suggesting you get a soil test, planting guide, best results for the varieties you plant. Dillard will always have fresh plants in season. That's Dillard's Feed House, 210 West Travis, all your gardening needs.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
Hello, everybody. This is Michael Allwhite, the voice of Waskom Wildcat Football, along with Julie. We are excited to be on a call again this season for your Waskom Wildcats.
Join Michael and I all season long at your home for Wildcat Football, KMHT and EastTexasToday.com.
We'll be bringing you all the action live on KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas.
Killian Pharmacy in downtown Waskom. Pharmacist Dr. Rosa Rivas and Walter Killian. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. A full-service pharmacy with a drive-through window, bilingual staff, insurance, and Medicaid accepted. Louisiana and VA prescriptions welcome. Your health is the main concern of Killian Pharmacy. You can call 903-687-2525. Next door to Rural Health Clinic for one-stop health care. Killian Pharmacy.
Make Marshall great again with Casey Sloan Construction, the contractor that can do it all. Are you looking to expand your business building, build a new business, or build a home? Call Casey Sloan at 903-503-3733. Casey Sloan has built hundreds of commercial projects, and he can even do residential buildings. He also does renovations and remodeling. Casey Sloan is your local contractor for everything. 903-503-3733. Voted #1 contractor in East Texas.
Enjoy an easier way to pay every day with the new Red River Credit Union Visa Platinum Rewards credit card. Make purchases easy and secure with your Visa Rewards card and enjoy features such as contactless purchasing, enhanced fraud protection, Visa purchase alerts, and card swap. Earn rewards when you pay for almost everything in stores and online. 1 point for every dollar you spend. Points can be redeemed for merchandise or cashback. Apply at any local RRCU branch or online at rrfcu.com. Red River Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
Waskom ISD is a leader in academics, athletics, band, and FFA. Success is achieved by hard work and dedication. The Waskom ISD board and students are working hard to build on past success to achieve and have another successful year on the field, in the gym, and in the classroom. Waskom High School working to not only build a better community, but educate our children to be a success in the game of life. On to victory, maroon and white Wildcats of Waskom High.
I just don't know what I'm going to do about Mom. She fell last week, forgot her meds this morning. What's next?
My friend told me about Premier Home Care. They can help with all the medical needs and it's covered.
Are they good? What's their number?
Here, it's Premier Home Care at 753-CARE or 753-2273. Call so they can help Mom.
Okay, 753-2273.
With Premier Home Care, your health is your choice.
Five Star Metal Builders, building for you. Your shop, garage, barn, equipment shed, metal roofs. 5 Star builds any size you want. 5 Star uses the highest quality material available. 5 Star builds to your specifications. Call 903-407-7627 for an appointment or drop by our location on Highway 80 in Waskom, Texas. 5 Star Builders, Waskom, Texas. 5 Star shines above the rest.
Hal Norris Insurance Agency, your hometown agent located in downtown Waskom. Norris Agency has a complete line of home, auto, health insurance programs. Let Hal custom design your insurance, especially your homeowners. Norris Insurance represents the largest mobile home insurer in the business. From liability to full coverage on home, auto, farm buildings, call Hal at 903-687-3175. Knowledgeable, available, friendly. That's Norris Insurance Agency for all your insurance.
All right, back here in Waskom, Texas, Jimmy Eacock Stadium, Waskom Wildcats hosting the Arp Tigers for the game of the week. We're at halftime. Waskom came out, striked really early the first quarter, 11 minutes and 1 second into the first quarter. Javis Jones ran in a 50-yard touchdown. Extra point was successful by Ruiz, 7-0 Waskom. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. DJ Feaster gets on the board with a 14-yard run into the end zone. Ruiz made it 14-0 Waskom. 11 minutes, 20 seconds into the second quarter. DJ Feaster again, but this time a 62-yard run. Ruiz caps it off 21-0 Wildcats. 8 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Tashawn Hamilton, number 20, the fullback for the Wildcats, takes it in from 50 yards out. 28-0 at the Ruiz extra point. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Cole Watson throws a pass down the middle, 39 yards to Carson Gonzalez. Extra point was successful. Waskom Wildcats 35, Arp Tigers 0. 56 seconds left in the half. Cole Watson came back out and ran a 29-yard touchdown run. Extra point again. 6 in a row by Ruiz, 42-0, and that's where we're at the half, folks. 42-0 Waskom. And right now we have the Arp Tigers out here for the halftime show. And I think we're going to take it out there to them for a minute, and then Julie and I are going to get a count because they look really good out there. Let's see what they're doing out on the field. So I counted about 70, not counting the flaggers.
Yeah, that's what I thought, about 70.
Yeah, so it's around anywhere from 70 to 72, not counting the flaggers. And they have a couple of football players, 3 football players playing. And
a couple cheerleaders.
Yeah, a couple cheerleaders. And now it looks like they have some twirlers. So I think the flaggers are twirlers.
Yes, they do both.
Yeah, so they're going to, well, and you know what? We didn't count this over here, Julie. They have a whole sideline of percussion and bells, and they even got a keyboard. And
well, their routine was really good. Did you see the things? They were intricate. I don't know what you call that, but whatever you call that, they did some intricate moves out there. I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah, they're doing. I forget what you call that style of band. It's not a military band. It's a performance band, and They were doing things like some of the big college bands try to do.
I liked it.
Yeah. Let's see what the twirlers are out.
Madison Williams. Tonight, they will perform to Vehicle.
All right, well, there was the twirlers with the band playing the music for them.
Looked really good. I think they even all twirled 2 batons at one time.
Yeah, they had a couple going, and you got to give it to these bands. They put a lot of effort just as the student athletes, and I was noticing, look at all the equipment that Arp had after that performance. They had like 3 xylophones, a gong, some other instruments, and they got all that loaded back up.
That's a lot of time to learn those routines, too. They spend a lot of time, just like football and cheerleaders and all that do. They spend a lot of time practicing.
Yeah, so we have 16 minutes left in the half, and now the Wildcats will come out and perform. And I believe, it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the band usually plays for the dance team to enter the field. Is that what they do?
And they'll enter from the other side. So they're waiting now for Arp's band to exit the field because they enter from that side of the field.
Yeah, but it looks like now Arp has stopped to play.
They may be playing their school song or something.
The twirlers are over there performing.
Yes,
so.
their twirlers are performing a little routine there to their
But they
dance.
finished up. There they go.
Okay.
So now here comes the Wildcat dance team. And we will, I don't know what. So I thought that was, so even the Wildcats have some of the same equipment that you got to get out here on the field. And the dance team is getting set. So we'll go out here to the field and watch the Waskom Wildcat dance team. Their name is?
The Bells.
So the band is.
Waskom Wildcats are proud to welcome to the field your 2021 Elite Wildcat Bells. The Bells are under the direction of Tracy Alexander. And we would like to introduce Captain Senior Kylie Goodman. Co-captain, senior Dakota Buchanan. Freshman Christina Seacott. Freshman Riley Oney. Senior Morgan Dean. Senior Destiny Koskowski. Sophomore Tori Wells. Freshman Kaylee Benetrix. Belle of the week is Dakota Buchanan. Please enjoy your show.
There was your performance in the Waskom Wildcat Bells. And that music was thumping.
It was thumping. Had my heart pumping.
It was loud. But that was a great performance by the Bells. And now the band will be coming back out. We're going to take a quick break and listen to our sponsors, and we'll catch a little bit of the Wildcat Band as well.
East Texas Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is proud to be a sponsor of Waskom Wildcat Football. East Texas Telephone is behind the football team, the band, the color guard, and the cheerleaders 100%. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication exemplified by each of these organizations. It is through their hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone Cooperative, serving the telecommunication needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats! Dillard Feed House, 210 West Travis, an exclusive Mountain Pro dealer. Products for horses and poultry. Dillard's, Lone Star, Mormons, along with the show right show feeds for steers and swine, lambs and goats. All livestock to perform their very best. Dillard's Feed House says it's time now to prepare for your winter and spring gardens, suggesting you get a soil test, planting guide, best results for the varieties you plant. Dillard will always have fresh plants in season. That's Dillard's Feed House, 210 West Travis, all your gardening needs.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
Hello, everybody. This is Michael Allwhite, the voice of Waskom.
Hey, folks, the Waskom Wildcat Band is out there. We're going to go out here and see what they have for us this evening. And there's your Waskom Wildcat High School Band performing a Game of the Week halftime show. Waskom Wildcats are already back out on the field. North End getting warmed up 6 minutes and 50 seconds before the kickoff of the second half. And we could have a quick half because at this point it's 42-0 and the Wildcats have been on fire.
That's right. I think our band looks good too. I think they've grown some this year.
Yeah, well, there's a new band director for Waskom this year, so he's trying to get his program established. They look like they have a similar type band, and like I believe it's called Performance. So there may be a more technical name for it, but they're doing moves and
not it's the opposite of military, whatever that is.
Yeah, opposite of military.
But I like it. Looks good, and the bells look good, and just love having a lot of different things for the kids to participate in.
Yeah, and I believe Arp is still in the
They haven't come back out yet. They do have their tunnel back out like they're going to blow it up, but they're not back out yet.
No, and so it's getting close to the second half. They should be getting out here pretty soon. The band is still performing a little bit.
Now, if we do fireworks again, maybe I can catch them now that it's dark.
Yeah, we'll see if we can catch the fireworks coming back on the second half. And the Wildcats got their tunnel, so the Wildcats are ready to go. We were here watching the Game of the Week, Waskom Wildcats. We've been here on 103.9 KMHT or EastTexasToday.com.
Or on YouTube at Waskom Football. You can click the link. It's on the Waskom school Facebook page, I believe, and the alumni Facebook page. Or you can go to YouTube and search for Waskom Football.
Yeah, so the 5 minutes left in the half. We'll get take a quick short break here to hear from some more of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with a second half kickoff here in Waskom, Texas for some Wildcat football.
Killian Pharmacy in downtown Waskom. Pharmacist Dr. Rosa Rivas and Walter Killian. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. A full-service pharmacy with a drive-through window, bilingual staff, insurance, and Medicaid accepted. Louisiana and VA prescriptions welcome. Your health is the main concern of Killian Pharmacy. You can call 903-687-2525. Next door to Rural Health Clinic for one-stop health care, Killian Pharmacy.
Make Marshall great again with Casey Sloan Construction, the contractor that can do it all. Are you looking to expand your business building, build a new business, or build a home? Call Casey Sloan at 903-503-3733. Casey Sloan has built hundreds of commercial projects, and he can even do residential buildings. He also does renovations and remodeling. Casey Sloan is your local contractor for everything. 903-503-3733. Voted #1 contractor in East Texas.
Enjoy an easier way to pay every day with the new Red River Credit Union Visa Platinum Rewards credit card. Make purchases easy and secure with your Visa Rewards card and enjoy features such as contactless purchasing, enhanced fraud protection, Visa purchase alerts, and card swap. Earn rewards when you pay for almost everything in stores and online. 1 point for every dollar you spend. Points can be redeemed for merchandise or cashback. Apply at any local RRCU branch or online at rrfcu.com. Red River Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
This is Matt Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet in Marshall. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, take the short drive over to Highway 59 South and come and visit us. All of our inventory can be seen on the web at marshallford.net or at maverickchevrolet.net. With the largest discounts in East Texas, you're sure to find what you're looking for. If you haven't done business with us before, come see what you're missing. And if you have, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Marshall Ford and Maverick Chevrolet, your hometown automotive dealers.
Live back here in Waskom, Texas, Jimmy Eacock Stadium. Julie and I are watching the Game of the Week, hopefully you've been able to catch it as well. We're just coming back into the second half, and we have an update from our halftime show.
If you saw our halftime show, we have just been alerted that is a core band. Those are core bands. That's the correct terminology for that. And our new director is Adam Johnson, and we appreciate y'all letting us know that. And we really enjoyed the halftime shows for both bands.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of positive things about the new band director, so that's good. That program is off to a good jumping start, and I know he's put in a lot of time. I come up here and see him putting in a lot of time after hours, so way to go, Waskom High School Band and future band members. Right now, the Wildcats are in their tunnel preparing to come out, and Arp is just now warming up, but they have made it to the field, but they're not going to put their tunnel up,
No,
Julie.
it looks like they packed their tunnel up, and they're not going to blow it back up. But
No,
here comes the Waskom Wildcats.
Yeah, here comes your Waskom Wildcats. And then they have the flags being run in this time by their supporters. Oh, there goes fireworks. Here they go. We're going to catch them now,
let's see
folks.
if I can catch them, if I can get up high enough with my camera.
Oh, you see the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they really look good. I can't believe we can. There it goes. Yeah, there it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks good. So, Waskom Wildcat fireworks, the 4th of July on Thursday night at the game of the week. It's not really the 4th of July, folks, but it's some nice looking fireworks, and the Wildcats are on fire, 42-0. They're getting set to start the second half, the game of the week, being brought to you live, 103.9 KMHT and EastTexasToday.com. Arp Tigers are now making their way onto the field. I saw the officials talking to the AD and the head coach for the Waskom Wildcats, so I'm sure they were talking to both coaches, asking them what
they
want
wanted
to
to
do.
proceed with the clock.
Yeah, for the clock, and so we'll see. It's a nice night. It's not. We thought, it was going to be clear, then it looked cloudy, looked like it's going to rain, but it's been a nice night. Had no trouble with the weather. Started to cool down now. It was around 80 when the sun was out. It was a little warm. Now it's real pleasant temperature. It's a real good night for the boys to play football. So I know the Wildcats are interested in playing a little bit more. And then this is still a non-district game. And next week we'll be right back here at Jimmy Eacock Stadium for start of district play. And we're all anticipating district play.
Orr City Rebels.
Yeah, so we'll be hosting the Rebels and getting ready for our district play. We want to, we want to be district champs.
Yeah.
So we can get into the playoffs with some momentum. We want to have a good opportunity to get in the playoffs and then go deep. But we have some things to work on, folks.
Yeah, we got like 7 other teams that want to be district champs.
Yep. Well, we're worried about our passing game. We want to get our passing game up to par, and it's looking good. We're just a few miscues, but there at the end of the second half, it was on point. We had a touchdown pass, and the kick is squibbed down the middle by Ruiz. We're underway in the second half. It bounces over the Arp Tigers, picked up by number 10, and he's going to be stopped at the 20 by Davion Williams, the defensive end, number 11 for the Wildcats. He was on the special teams. He made the tackle. He'll stay out there for defense, and here comes our defense. And I see number 50, Ty Morris, coming out on defense.
All right.
Yep, and also another change on defense. We're bringing out number 64, Charlie Gold, and then number 60, Giovanni Agundes, will remain out there, and also bringing out number 51, Dante Mentor. So we beefed up our defensive line, took out a few of our defensive backs, and they're going to do a jet play right. Number 2 is out on the edge, and he picks up about 7. And that's Yarborough, KJ Yarborough, number 2 for Arp.
Michael mentioned Ty Moore. It's a young man we've watched play for a lot of years. A lot of these young men, when you grow up in a small town like Waskom, you've watched them play since they were in flag football. So it's just so much fun to come out here and watch these young men grow into such good football players.
The ball is spotted at the 28-yard line. Ladd is in the shotgun. He's got a back on each side of him. He takes the snap. He gives it to his fullback going right off tackle, and he gets around the edge, and he's going to pick up a first down. And I think that's the first down for the Arp Tigers. No, second one. Remember,
yeah,
they had the second one in the
they had a
second
drive
quarter.
going. That one drive that went fairly well in the second quarter.
But this is looking good for the Arp Tigers, and that was number 6, Michael Brager, picking up the first down for the Arp Tigers. Number 7 is your quarterback tonight for the Arp Tigers, Wyatt Ladd. He's in the shotgun. He's got a spread formation. Backs to the right side. He motions one of the receivers over back to him, so he's got back on each side, and he gives it to the fullback going left this time off tackle. And he's going to pick up a few yards before being stopped by Charlie Gold, Giovanni Agundez, number 60, and 10, Marcus Gonzalez. Now here comes number 1.
That's 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Waskom 42, Arp Tigers 0. Arp has the ball.
Tyler Davis, number 1, is coming in for Marcus Gonzalez, number 10. We switched our defensive backs are still the same. We moved DJ Feaster to safety, and Zay Thomas moved up to a cornerback from the safety position. Carson Gonzalez is cornerback on the right. They motion a guy left. Oh, and they ran into each other again, Julie. And Giovanni Agundez, he recovers the fumble. That was that same play earlier where they were trying to do a counter.
Got tripped up by his own man, and it just happened again there.
And so they lose the ball, and the Wildcats will take over.
So it's really good field position now for the Wildcats.
And I'm thinking we may see a few changes on offense, probably not to the offensive line and the quarterback, but to maybe some of the backs. They're over here with Coach Killian on the 35-yard line getting some instructions, and here comes your Wildcat offense.
Got 9 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Waskom 42, Arp 0.
So Marcus Gonzalez and Zay Thomas will come in as the slots. So those are the changes for you on offense. Everyone else is the same. Got a tight end on the left side. We give it to Deshaun going up the middle. And number 11, Kadalen Williams stops Deshaun, but not before he picks up about 4. And if you're watching on our live stream, watch down there around our center and the nose guard. They got some.
They got a beef going on.
Yeah, they got something going on. But they're playing good, clean football. It's just tough football. Cole's under center. See there, they see. I told you that. So that's number 75 for Arp. That's in at nose guard.
So now who jumped first there?
I think Arp did. Mike Montel is the nose guard. I don't think he was the original nose guard, so I think they've been switching out there at that position.
Okay, they waved that off.
Yeah. So
waved that off. So maybe they said they both went at the same time.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 from the 29 of Arp Tigers. Cole's under center. He's got Marcus motioning left. He pulls it from the B-back and he pitches it to Marcus. And Marcus breaks a tackle and does a spin, and he gets down to about the 25.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and just maybe 2 to go.
Yep, and now here comes number 9, Anthony Zuniga in for Carson Gonzalez. Number 4, he'll be a receiver on the right side. Cole's under center. They will pause and get the play here.
7 minutes, 40 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Waskom 42, Arp Tigers 0. Waskom in good field position here.
They're in a tight formation. It's the flex bone tight formation. Cole's under center. He motions Zay, and he gives Zay the pitch to the right, and Zay's got a hole, and he cuts back in, and he's going to pick up a Dillard Feedhouse first down.
Really good run out there by Zay Thomas.
He's tackled by number 8 and 11 for Arp, Robert Draper, number 8, and Kadalen Williams, number 11 for the Tigers. Wildcats are hurrying back to the line of scrimmage. They'll be over right, 2 receivers on the right side, and they'll pause to get the play from coach. So on the right side now we have Jose Hernandez, number 6, inside receiver, and number 9, Anthony Zuniga, the outside receiver. Cole's under center. Got motion. Marcus to the left, gives it to the fullback. He pulls it, and the pitch is not there, and he keeps it, and that's a good read by the quarterback, Cole Watson.
picks up about, 5 yards maybe?
Correct.
On the play, so it brings up 2nd and 5 on the 11-yard line.
6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Wildcats are at 42-0. Cole Watson is under center, and they're going to pause and take the play call from the sideline. So now it looks like we're over left with our receivers. Both the receivers on the left side. Tashawn is the fullback, B-back, motion right by Zay Thomas, and we give it to Tashawn. He keeps it and follows up the middle, and Cole Watson's going to be in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown. And that's a 11-yard Cole Watson touchdown. And that's the same play. He made the 29-yard one right before the half. And the Waskom's run offense is clicking with the quarterback and the running backs and the reads.
We're going to set up for a kick. We're going to see if he can keep his streak alive.
Yeah, we're going to see what Ruiz can do.
So he's had 6 consecutive good extra points in this game.
Yeah, and we'll come back and tell you how that happens. If you're on the radio, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
I just don't know what I'm going to do about Mom. She fell last week, forgot her meds this morning. What's next?
My friend told me about Premier Home Care. They can help with all the medical needs, and it's covered.
Are they good? What's their number?
Here, it's Premier Home Care at 753-CARE or 753-2273. Call so they can help Mom.
Okay, 753-2273.
With Premier Home Care, your health is your choice.
5-Star Metal Builders, building for you. Your shop, garage, barn, equipment shed, metal roofs. 5-Star builds any size you want. 5-Star uses the highest quality material available. 5-Star builds to your specifications. Call 903-407-7627 for an appointment or drop by our location on Highway 80 in Waskom, Texas. 5-Star Builders, Waskom, Texas. 5-Star shines above the rest.
Back here in Waskom, Texas, the game of the week. Waskom hosting the Arp Tigers. What's the score, Julie?
Waskom 49 and Arp 0. The Waskom cheerleaders are getting a lot of arm action tonight as they throw something in the stands every time we score a touchdown. So they've had a lot of.
Well, one time they hit the press box, so someone's got a good arm. Ruiz is set, and he is got a streak for tonight, folks. He was successful on the extra point if you're on the radio, 103.9 KMHT, and Arp is at the 30. He's at the 35, 37 before he's brought down. So a decent return by the Arp Tigers. He's brought down by several Wildcats. Zay Thomas, number 3. Trey Stevenson's number 13. Mentor, number 51, and Diego Smith, number 15.
Well, it's 5 minutes, 34 seconds and counting as the clock is running. 49 Waskom, 0 for Arp. Each team has 3 timeouts in this half that they have not used.
Wyatt Ladd is leading the Arp Tigers. He's in the shotgun. He's got a back on each side of him. 2 receivers to right, 1 to left. He takes the snap. He gives it to his fullback going off tackle right, and there's a flag on the play. But Michael Brager, he's running hard again.
Mm-hmm.
He picks up good yardage, but it looks like it may have been on the Tigers. It's probably going to be moving early. So the line judge caught it here on the Wildcat side. So it's going to negate a good run by Michael Brager.
He's a tough young guy. He's had some good runs here tonight.
Yeah, he's running hard, and it looks like, it was against the Wildcats. But
I don't think it was. I think it was against Arp. They just no. Yes, it was. He called it back. Okay.
Yeah, it was against the Wildcats. So he didn't move early. The Wildcats jumped early, and so they'll take that penalty. So it'll be a first down again, or 1st and 5.
Okay. 1st and 5 from the 42.
So we have the same defensive line as we mentioned coming out of the half. So we got 5 on the line where we were running a 3-man line. Now we have 5. Ladd takes a snap. Now they're running left, and Giovanni Agundez makes the stop right at the line of scrimmage.
4 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. Waskom 49, Arp Tigers 0.
So Ladd has him in the huddle. No, he's over there with his coach. Get the play.
Like we said, the clock is running.
I think they did stop it on the changeover. I was surprised, so maybe they're waiting to the fourth quarter. And this is the game of the week, so we got to get some airtime here. And we were watching earlier presentation of some scholarships to student athletes. Ladd takes the snap, and they're running off tackle to the right. That's Brager again, and he's going to pick up about 2 before he's stopped by Trey Stevenson, number 13 for the Wildcats.
Bring up about 3rd and 3.
So Ladd's coming over to the huddle, getting the play from his coach. They're rotating a few players. They're going to come out of the huddle. They'll be in the shotgun. Three minutes, 20 seconds.
And counting.
Ladd's in the shotgun. He's got a guy motioning left. He gives it to him, running left. He starts to go up the middle, and he's stopped by number 11, Davion Williams, the left defensive end for the Wildcats.
That's going to bring up a 4th down.
So it's 4th down and what?
Let's see, 4th and 4.
4th and 4 for Arp, and they do bring a punter, number 5, Hunter Nash. And our punt return man is number 3, Zay Thomas. He has a lot of touchdowns and yards already this season out of his special teams.
It's just incredible when he can get and not have to call a fair catch, and when he can run it back, he can.
So they're
really
going to kick it. He's going to call a fair catch at the 25, but he did keep it from bouncing deeper. Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10. Cole Watson is coming back out, I believe.
There'll be 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in this 3rd quarter. Waskom 49, Arp Tigers 0. Again, this is game of the week, Thursday night.
No, actually, we got a quarterback change, so we're going to bring in number 9. So it's 8-9, Anthony Zuniga. Cole Watson's number 8, so he'll have a break for the rest of the evening at the quarterback position. He was playing some linebacker as well. But now we have number 9, Anthony Zuniga, in to lead the Wildcat offense. They're in the flex bone. Receiver on each side. Deshaun to steal the fullback. We motion right with Marcus Gonzalez, and he pitches to Marcus going left, and Marcus gets the edge, and Marcus is out to the 30, 40, 43. He's going to pick up a Dillard Feedhouse 1st down.
It's a good run there for Marcus Gonzalez.
That's a really good run. It's a good timing play. A quarterback coming right in to back up Cole, and he was right on the money on that pitch. And then Marcus made a good run, and he broke a tackle to get that Dillard Feedhouse 1st down, and the ball's going to be spotted at the Wildcat 42-yard line.
Now that pitch is going pretty good for us, and in years past, sometimes the pitch has been a tough play to do.
Yeah, so we have Anthony Zuniga under center in the flex bone, and he gives it to Sean up the middle, and he's hit immediately by number 52, Arrington, and his first name is AJ Arrington for the Arp Tigers. He's playing left tackle. And, if you go back to our 13, 14, and 15, it was mainly that option pitch because that timing is difficult. That there, the one Marcus just ran was our rocket sweep pitch. It is difficult, as Julie mentioned, but we usually got good timing on that. Now we do a counter right option, and we give it to Zay, and everybody's out on the blocks, and Zay's at the 40 of the Arp Tigers 30, and he is at the 25.
He is so fast.
Yeah, he's so quick. You know, he's fast, but he goes so many directions fast. He was brought down by number 8, Robert Draper, and if Draper wouldn't have got him, he was going to score. And that play there is that one you were speaking of.
Okay.
That's the really hard play, and that's really good that Anthony can come in and perform that play, and not really getting any
in a successful manner, as he just did.
But also give it to those backs because Marcus was out here on the edge blocking, and so and Marcus knows how those plays run because he was our quarterback that took us through the playoffs.
Right, did an excellent job last year coming in and filling in.
Yeah, so that's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter and the final quarter of the game of the week.
Hal Norris Insurance Agency, your hometown agent located in downtown Waskom. Norris Agency has a complete line of home, auto, health insurance programs. Let Hal custom design your insurance, especially your homeowners. Norris Insurance represents the largest mobile home insurer in the business. From liability to full coverage on home, auto, farm buildings, call Hal at 903-687-3175. Knowledgeable, available, friendly. That's Norris Insurance Agency for all your insurance.
East Texas Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is proud to be a sponsor of Waskom Wildcat football. East Texas Telephone is behind the football team, the band, the color guard, and the cheerleaders 100%. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication exemplified by each of these organizations. It is through their hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone Cooperative, serving the telecommunication needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
All right, back here in Waskom, Texas, the game of the week, Jimmy Eacock Stadium. Wildcats are out on defense.
Starting the fourth quarter, Waskom's 49, Arp 0.
We got a pitch back to Marcus Gonzalez going right, and he's going to pick up about 2. Be second down and 8, Wildcats in Arp territory. The ball is spotted at the 24-yard line. The Wildcats are up 49-0 with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Let's see, we have some offensive changes here on the offensive line. Number 53, Elijah Patrick is in. I believe he's a left tackle. Let's see when they come out of the huddle. Zuniga is looking over at Coach Keelan and the coaches. Looking at their play cards, breaking the huddle. Yeah, and Patrick, number 53, is the left tackle. He's in for Fant. It's a pitch to Marcus going left. That's the play we did earlier, and he's going to get around the edge. He has a block, and he's going to be hit, breaks the tackle, and brought down by number 17 and number 8 for Arp.
I believe he did get a Dillard's Feedhouse first down with that run.
Yep, and Nikos Fuentes, number 17, along with Robert Draper, number 8, brought Marcus down, but not before the first down, the Dillard Feedhouse first down.
10 minutes, 39 seconds and counting on the clock for the third quarter. Waskom knocking on the door again.
Let's see if we have any more offensive line changes. Yeah, we do. We got Mentor at left guard, number 51. Anthony takes a snap and he gives it to Deshaun and keeps it and pitches it out to Zay on the right side. And Zay's on and catch the edge, and he's in for a Waskom Wildcat touchdown.
It's a 14-yard run for Zay Thomas.
For Zay Thomas. So let's see. We had Javante Agundez on that other right side guard, and I believe we had a different center out there. So I was trying to catch all the changes. Eddie Magnolino was in there. So Javante may have been playing center for us. So getting some reps in case we need some backups. And now here comes the special teams for the extra point attempt. And we're going to stay here and see if Ruiz can hit. What would this be, Julie? Is 8th?
This would be the 8th, right?
Yep, so Marcus Gonzalez is the holder. The snap is set. And let's see. Yep,
good.
Look at there. Ruiz knew it was the game of the week, and he did not want to miss any.
So that makes the score Waskom 56, Arp 0. You have 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the ball game.
And the Wildcats are set to kick off to the Arp Tigers. It's been a good night for football. Kind of throws you off, though. We got to go to work tomorrow.
It does. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I felt all day like it was a Friday, and it's not. At my work, they will still want me to come in tomorrow.
Yeah, I wonder how many people may not go in tomorrow.
Well, I tell you, it does make it better that it's a home Thursday night game. That's a little bit better than an away.
Yeah, I feel bad for Arp.
Yeah, because when you got to drive home, how far is Arp?
I would say it's about 70 miles, 70-something miles.
Yeah, so I'm a 9 o'clock girl during the week. I like to go to bed at 9 o'clock during the week, so this would be way past my bedtime if I had to drive another hour to get home after the game. So I would have had to take off.
Ruiz is set up to kick off. to Arp. Let's see who Arp has in the backfield. It's probably going to be Michael Draper, number 6, and number 10, Jaden Spradlin. The kick is to the right side, and that is going to be, that's Yarborough, number 2. There's a short kick. And Arp will take over 1st and 10.
At the 42
of the Tigers.
Of the Tigers.
Yep.
9 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the game.
So it looks like number 53, Elijah Patrick's going to come out on defense. And 51, Davion Minter. Or Dante Minter. I apologize. That's Dante Minter. Then Giovanni Agundez is at nose guard. Ty Moore on the right side tackle. They got Breger going left for the Tigers, and he's going to be stopped with a pickup of about 2.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8, 9 minutes, 24 seconds left to go and counting. Waskom 56, Arp 0. Both teams still have 3 timeouts left to go, and this is the 4th quarter of football.
And so 2nd and 8. Ladd's trying to get his play from the sideline, so he's back in the huddle. Wyatt Ladd leading the Arp Tigers. He's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, and then he is going to take the snap. No motion, and he's going to do a quick screen to the left. Ooh, and he breaks a tackle, and he gets out to the 1st down. He makes a 1st down.
All right, so that's a 1st down for Arp.
Yeah, that screen pass has worked for him tonight. They hadn't done it but a few times, but that's number 8, Robert Draper.
8 minutes, 36 seconds and counting. And that'll give Arp a 1st and 10 from about the 47.
Yep, and they're in Wildcat territory. Now, the Wildcats have done a lot of rotation in offense and defense. Ladd's in the shotgun, got 2 receivers to the right. He gives it to his fullback going left, and he gets around the end and he cuts back. But he did a lot of lateral movement. He had to go around number 60.
He just barely got back to the line of scrimmage, didn't
Yeah, Ty Moore just about had him, so he went backwards a little bit, but it helped the linebackers get over there and make the tackle. So he lost a yard, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's
about the same.
About the same.
Yeah. So it's at the 46 of the Wildcats, 2nd down and 9. Ladd's breaking the huddle for the Tigers. He'll be in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers to the left. He's got a back to his left. He takes the snap and he gives it to his back going off tackle right, and he kind of cuts back up middle, and that's number 2, Yarborough for the Tigers, KJ.
Now he got some yards on that play, so move up just a little bit, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. 7 minutes left to go in the half, and the stands are starting to thin out a little bit. I think a lot of people
Are they
getting ready because they got to go back to work.
Yeah, they're going
tomorrow.
to get a shower. Or you like to get in bed at 9, so you're going to be behind.
I'm going to be behind.
Ladd's in the shotgun, takes a snap, gives it to his, fumble from his, but there's a penalty. So let's see, that's a false start. So they'll move Art back, and that really puts them in a bad position. So now it's going to be a 3rd and long. They'll still be in Wildcat territory, but they're not in the position they were at. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 instead of a 3rd and 5. Let's see what's going on outside. So Ladd's in the shotgun. He's got a receiver on each side. He takes the snap and he fakes it to his fullback left. He rolls right and he throws that out to number 11, Kadalion Williams.
So that's a 1st down for Arp right there. That was a good little play.
Yeah, and that was the gentleman that got the scholarship for Arp Tigers. Gets the 1st down for the Arp Tigers.
So that's going to bring them to the Wildcat 32-yard line. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to play. In the ball game, Waskom 56, Arp 0. Again, both teams have all their timeouts in this last half of football.
See, Ladd's in the shotgun. He's got two receivers to the left, back to his right. He takes a snap, and he fakes it to his fullback going left. Oh, and they throw a go to
just over his head.
Just over his head, and that's another receiver. We hadn't called his name tonight. It's number 4, David. Oh, we called it one other time. David Barcio. And he was open. It was just slightly overthrown. And so that was a good attempt by Arp. Ladd hustles back. He's putting in a lot of energy. He runs over to the sideline, folks, and comes right back to the huddle, all in the time span of the play clock. And he's done a good job tonight. I heard he's not their starting quarterback. And so he's done a really good job tonight filling in. It's number 7, Wyatt Ladd. He's in the shotgun. They're in a tight formation. They give it to the fullback for real, Michael Breger. And then the linebacker coverage by Trey Stevens is just excellent. Number 13, Milkman Trey Stevenson. He just cleaned that up. If he wouldn't have done that, I think Michael Breger would have got close to the first down. So our linebackers have done, especially the last few weeks, a really good job. So we're running down to the end of the game.
4 minutes, 17 seconds left to play. Waskom 56, Arp 0.
And now Arps, I think they're feeling like they can get something on the board, and so they're really starting to got a little more pep in their step. Lads in the shotgun, motion right by number 15. They take the snap, they roll right. He looks deep, and he launches it deep. Oh, we didn't see that guy, and he got
in there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was the motion guy, so no one picked him up, and we've been calling his name. He's been returning the kicks. It's Jaden Spradlin. So number 10, Jaden Spradlin. That's a good throw by number 7. Like I said, Wyatt's done a good job all night, and then now he's hooked up with number 10, and they got on the board for the Arp Tigers. 3 minutes, 47 seconds. Arp is on the board, 56-6, and now they'll set up, and I believe the same kicker, number 5, Hunter Nash, will try the extra point attempt.
Which one?
It is number 10, Jaden Spradlin. He made that touchdown for the Arp Tigers. And they weren't successful in the extra point. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Dillard Feed House, 210 West Travis, an exclusive Mountain Pro dealer. Products for horses and poultry. Dillard's Lone Star, Mormons, along with the show-right show feeds for steers and swine, lambs and goats. All livestock to perform their very best. Dillard's Feed House says it's time now to prepare for your winter and spring gardens, suggesting you get a soil test, planting guide, best results for the varieties you plant. Dillard will always have fresh plants in season. That's Dillard's Feed House, 210 West Travis, all your gardening needs.
All right, back here in Waskom, Texas, the game of the week. The Waskom Wildcats have been hosting the Arp Tigers. Arp Tigers just got on the board.
It's now Waskom 56, Arp Tigers 6. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to play.
And Wildcats, they want to play. They got their special teams right back out there, and here comes the Arp. I think Zay Thomas is still in the backfield for the kick return, and DJ Feaster. Then a couple of backs in the middle are Diego Smith, number 15, and Tyler Davis, number 1. Carson Gonzalez on the left, and Jose Hernandez on the right. Carter Watson, Elijah Patrick, Davion Williams. I can't see the other two. They're on the front line for the Wildcats. Number 5's kicking for Arp. And it's going to be fair caught by the Wildcats. On that right side, special teams is Anthony Zuniga, number 9, and Trey Stevenson, number 13. So they were on that far right on the Arp side. So the Wildcats, they'll take over 1st and 10 at their 25. That was a good kick by number 5, Hunter Nash for Arp.
3 minutes, 47 seconds left to play in the ball game tonight.
Yep, so on the right side is Ty Moore, the right tackle. Eddie Magnolino. No, Eddie Magnolino is the center, folks. He's the one. Giovanni Agundez is the right guard. We motion left, and we give it to, I think that's Diego. Let's see who that is. Yep, Diego Smith, number 15, and he picks up about 6. So we changed out our offensive line, and that's the ones we had here in the fourth quarter.
So this will bring up 2nd and 3 with 3 minutes left to play.
On the left side of Eddie is Mentor and Patrick. Anthony Zenica under center motions they to the right, and we give it to Diego up the middle. He goes off tackle, and he's going to pick up a Dillard feed house first down. He is tackled by number 20 for Arp Tigers, Thomas Fuller. So now the
he's
clock.
going to be about at the Wildcat 40.
1st and 10.
Yard line, 1st and 10. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to play.
Now we bring in 3 of our starting offensive linemen, or they bring out the whole offensive line, and we replace the whole offensive line except the center. No, Ty came out, and he's got to get back over there. So Eddie Magnolino is still the center, but Lance Welch is out there on the right side guard, and they're in victory formation, and Anthony Zenica will take a knee. So they're coming out in victory formation. Anthony Zenica took a knee, and they'll
so we're under 2 minutes left, so they're going to just
they're just going to run the clock out. And I believe Arp's going to allow that to happen because the game is 56-6. This isn't district play. Everybody wants to be healthy for district play. And we appreciate Arp traveling up here to play in the game of the week here in Jimmy Eacock Stadium.
Congratulations to the 2 young men that received scholarships tonight, 1 for Arp and 1 for Waskom.
Yeah, number 11, Kadalon Williams for Arp, and number 10, Marcus Gonzalez for the Waskom Wildcats. And Anthony takes his 2nd knee, and we'll probably have to take a couple of more knees. Let's see how they get the clock. Yeah, so we'll have to take 1 more knee. So it's 3rd down, 14-38. We're down to a minute left, 30 seconds on the play clock, so they'll run it down and take 1 more knee. I'll take us back through the highlights of the game. Waskom came out first quarter, 11 minutes and 1 second. Javis Jones took in a 50-yard run. Ruiz made the extra point, 7-0 Wildcats. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. DJ Feaster took it in from 14 yards out. Extra point was good, 14-0 Wildcats. Second quarter, 11 minutes and 20 seconds. DJ again came back out, but with a 62-yard run, 21-0 after the extra point. 8 minutes, 34 seconds in the second quarter. Tashawn Hamilton gets on the board with a 50-yard run, 28-0 after Ruiz's kick. 3 minutes and 52 seconds pass to Carson Gonzalez from Cole Watson, 39 yards, 35-0 after Ruiz's kick. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left. 56 seconds left in the half. Cole takes it in from 29 yards out. 0-42. That was Waskom with the extra point. Ruiz has hit all of his extra points tonight. 5 minutes and 52 seconds into the third quarter. Cole Watson runs in an 11-yard run. Ruiz kick, 49-0. 10 minutes and 5 seconds in the fourth quarter. Waskom's Zay Thomas takes in a 14-yard run. Extra point was successful, 56-0. Arp comes in 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jaden Spradlin, a pass from number 7, Wyatt Ladd, to number 10, Jaden Spradlin. And Arp gets on the board. The extra point was not successful, and that's where we're at tonight, folks. The game of the week, your Waskom Wildcats 56, Arp Tigers 6. Wildcats go to 3-1, and they start district play next week, Julie.
Against Ore City. So we'll see you back here next Friday night, KMHT.
Yeah, so next week, this week we were 103.9 KMHT. We got the FM station because we're on Thursday night. So next week we'll be back on 1450 AM and EastTexasToday.com. And then we'll be bringing your stream.
Of course, on YouTube at the Waskom Football channel, which you can search YouTube for, or
it'll be
go on the Waskom
High School Facebook page.
Yes.
And so the Wildcats are fixing to do the school song. Arp Tigers are going over to pray. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next week, this is Michael Allwhite and Julie Allwhite for your Waskom Wildcat Football.